Yes, sir. What is going down, YouTube? Would you have a what? Would you just look at that? What is good? No, that was stupid. That was dumb, man. That was dumb as hell. Yes, sir. What is going down, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. We starting out in this super dope rally Subaru, man. I didn't even know that I own this thing. This is one of probably the craziest cars I think that I own, to be 100% honest, man. I'm gonna have to take this thing out in the street and see what she's all about in a later video, maybe off camera. I don't know. Who am I kidding, man? But for today's video, we do have a request from a couple of people on YouTube. Now, I did say that I was going to start doing just some random builds, man. Instead of focusing on like the YouTube builds, the super popular builds, I decided to pick some of the random builds. That way I can spread my creativity the way that I would like, as opposed to just trying to replicate somebody else's vehicle off of YouTube, or you know, whatever the case may be. But for today's request, we have it coming from Jameson Toman and Ryan PVG, and they both want to see a Subaru WRX STI build. Now, I think that's a dope idea, so I'm going to jump into the auto show. I haven't done a Subaru WRX in a while, and that's why I chose this one. If you guys have any like random requests, man, like I don't know, just some random stuff. I don't know, you guys want to see some Jeeps, you guys want to see some Infinities, not so much Lamborghinis. That's kind of just like, oh, high-end Lamborghinis. Some Lexus, you guys want to see some Lexuses, some Toyotas, just some random builds, man. I'm down to make just, you know, street cars into dope-looking street cars. So let me know down in the comments section. I think I've probably said that like 25 times. So let's just pick a Subaru WRX STI, and we got the 2015, 2011 here, which it looks like we already own. I don't think I've souped that one up yet. 2008 with the hatchback. Looks like we got 05 and the 04. I know I have that in my garage, and I don't think I've done a thing with it, man. I've been waiting. I think we're gonna take that 04 WRX STI sedan and make that thing something special, man. Got that 2011. Oh, there's that 04 stock as a mofo. Let's jump up in this bad boy. Now, what I'm thinking for this one is kind of like a show WRX, you know what I mean? Something really stance, really cambered out, sort of like a show car. So I think with that being said, let's jump into the upgrades, get started with that, obviously, and go from there, man. So with the conversions right off of the bat, I think we're going to stick with the engine that's in here, obviously. Gotta love that boxer sound, so we're gonna just leave that in there. Drivetrain is gonna stay all-wheel drive, just because it's a Subaru. You know, if I wanted a rear-wheel drive Subaru, would have got the BRZ, man. As far as the front bumper goes, I don't know, man. Like I said, I want this thing to kind of look like a show car, but I also want it to look super OEM. I seen a meme actually today that was like Need for Speed, like me building cars 15 years ago, and it was like all riced out body kit, like super lights, and then me building cars now, and it's just stock lowered a little bit, man. And I thought that was a very good example of me too, man, because back in the day, ooh, wingless? I think so. Because like I say, back in the day, man, I was a racer when I was playing Need for Speed, especially Need for Speed, man. That game, like, influenced racing, man. It was like, oh, put on more lights, you get more points. Put on more this, you get more stats. Like, bro, like, I just want a clean-looking car. I don't want to have to put on all this stuff to impress all you fake people in a video game, you know what I mean? But, you know, as we get older, tastes change a little bit, and no roof scoop for me. That's another thing. The roof scoop, you know what I mean? It would be something like a Need for Speed. You're like, oh, roof scoop. You got like 20 to choose from, all different shapes, and it's like, yeah. Now it's like, nah, that looks cheesy, man. As far as the tire compound goes, I'm thinking we're going to go with a race tire compound. Tire width, both front and back. I think we're going to beef those up just for some extra grip. Now, I'm probably going to keep this Subaru because I really, really like this one, this specific year and model, even though everybody's a big fan of the bug eyes. I don't think the STIs came in the bug eyes. I think it was only the WRX, if I'm not mistaken, that came in the bug eyes. So yeah, definitely could use that swapped out front end, but you can't win them all sometimes, especially in Forza. Now, I do know that Gran Turismo is coming out with Gran Turismo Sport, which is kind of supposed to be an online, like free roam type map thing, kind of like Forza Horizon, which I might get a PS4 just to check it out. I don't know, I'll maybe check out some videos once they become more available online. Now, the problem with this car that I'm seeing is the offset. The offset is terrible, man. I can't like stance out with a wide dish when the wheels are in like an inch and a half there. So I'm just gonna skim through a few wheels here, get back to you guys when I pick what I like. Now, as I'm skimming through a few, I think I have settled on these right here, the AD. I think that's the Advans, if I'm not mistaken, track function. That's going to work for me. Really a big fan of those 5-spoke wheels, especially on the Subarus. I think we're going to go with an 18 here. Man, we got to lower this thing to friggin' close up that wheel gap. That's just hideous, man. So let's go ahead and add those up here. Clutch, we are going to definitely upgrade that. Transmission needs to get upgraded. Driveline, why not? Get rid of some of that rotational weight and the race differential. Let's go ahead and do that. As far as the brakes go, upgrade those. Suspension, slamming it for sure. Like, I don't know, man. That wheel arch is huge, man. There's so much from like side to side. There's still like 2 inches that we could fill in there, man. So I don't know. We're just going to have to work with what we got here, I think. Upgrade all of these sway bars, the chassis reinforcement. Just do a little bit of weight reduction. Nothing too crazy. You know, if this was a real-life show car, it would probably have a giant stereo in the trunk. So let's see here. As far as the engine goes, I just have a few things really that I want to do. Intake and exhaust just to get that nice, you know, that nice Subaru sound out. We're going to upgrade the turbo. Look at the kick in that turbo, man. It didn't do anything down low, but the top end is really where you notice it. So we're going to go ahead and install the intercooler as well, oil cooling, and just do a flywheel just for fun. Now, I'm not really sure what we would have to do to get that low end power. Engine block, maybe camshafts. Now, cams are usually top end. I don't know, man. That low end is just bogging out, man. That's kind of a drag, but hopefully we can launch it, and you know, when we're doing our gear changes, we're not going to be shifting down to such a low RPM that we're going to notice that turbo lag, but we're going to find out real soon. Now, next up, let's jump into the tuning real quick. Now, one thing I did want to do is kind of make this like a slammed and stanced looking vehicle. So with that said, we're going to have to lower this thing all the way to the ground, and the differential, I'm going to put a little bit more to the rear. Maybe we can get this thing to kick out sideways just a little bit. I don't know why they put like your acceleration to like, you know, whatever I want it high all the time, 100% acceleration. I'm not really sure if that is what that is, like full power, it's cutting back power, but I don't know, man. You guys maybe could chime in down in the comments, because I'm not really sure what that adjusting the differential in that way does, like front to back in that way. But let's jump into the paint. Now is the time to really bring this thing together. Obviously, that Subaru blue is very classic, but I kind of want to get something a little bit different on here. Haven't done a lime green paint scheme in a minute, or like a really bright yellow. Like that looks pretty crazy. I don't know if so much for a Subaru, but that looks pretty dope. Let's see, the purple, something maybe dark blue. We already have a purple, actually a purple Subaru build on the channel from what I remember. Let's do red, man. I kind of like red for a Subaru. So let's go with this one and then fine tune the saturation, brightness. Where can we get a more like brighter red on this, like more red, you know what I mean? Let's see, maybe we can adjust it to the other side. Is that more? No, it's bringing us into purple. It's like, man, is that I don't know. I'm kind of, hold on a sec, YouTube. Let me just figure this one out. So I figure what we'll do is go with maybe kind of a darkish red, as you guys can see. So let's add that on there. What I do want to do is maybe black the hood out. Go ahead. Let's check out some options for the wheels. Now, I don't want to just black them out. What I wouldn't mind doing is getting one of these special colors on here. Maybe go with the aluminum polished here, see how that looks. Gonna definitely tint up those windows, and I think that's about it as far as the paint goes. Now we are going to jump into the decal section. I just want to black out the hood here. You guys know me when it comes to different color cars, especially red and white. If I owned a white car, I would definitely be blacking out the roof, probably the hood and the trunk. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on this car. Just stamp that there, and then we're going to move down here to the trunk, stamp that up, and then take care of the back of the trunk. And that looks pretty much how I would want it in real life. Not a big fan of chrome wheels, but I really just the way that the offset is, I don't know, man. I feel like the chrome kind of sets it off a little bit more than it would if the wheels were just black. So I think that's about it. So let's take this thing for a rip, see what she's all about, see what she can do with the few mods that we have done to it. Mostly suspension, transmission, a little bit of turbo upgrade. It looks really nice, man. I actually like how this one turned out. Love that body style, man. This would definitely be the way, the Subaru that I would go with, or the year body style. Hard to find these ones in good condition, though, man. They're usually clapped out. People have, you know, beaten the hell out of them. I mean, what Subaru owner isn't going to beat the hell out of their STI, especially? Let's do a little launch here. Let's go with 4,000, just so we kind of hopefully miss that turbo lag. Pulls very nice. This is what I like, man. We've been doing a lot of like super, like really fast cars lately. Fully built GTRs, Bugattis, Camaros, you know, Corvettes and stuff like that. I wanted to get into just these chill builds, man. Just very laid back, very relaxed, you know, just cruising down the street, not going too fast, just enjoying this beautiful day here in Forza Horizon 3, man. But yeah, real talk, man. Let me know if you guys want to see just some like regular builds, man, because I'm down for that. You know, like we've done a lot of Honda Civics, maybe like S2000, NSX, I don't know, like some Toyotas. I'm a big fan of the Lexuses in this game too, like the GSs and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I don't know, maybe we can take a week off from the YouTuber builds. I don't know. It's up to you guys, man. If you guys want to see more YouTuber builds, I totally understand. Don't cause an accident. Because they are, you know, let's be honest, man. They're what's popping on this channel. No question about that, which is really why I just want to get some input. It's all about feedback and input from you guys. Let me know. Man, let me know if I'm a crappy driver. Because I'm definitely feeling like I'm eating some major anus right now. Okay, so let's try to redeem this speed zone here, coming into this turn. Not as much grip as I want, kind of a little bit of oversteer. Just wants to pull, that back end needs to rotate just a little bit, and I feel like we'd be in business. Oh no, taking her off road just a little bit. Wasn't my intent, obviously. Well, let's take this thing for a little bit of a rip. Maybe try to find a nice little spot out in the wilderness to find ourselves our little backdrop here, shall we? really sunny day out here, actually, man. Look at the sky, the clarity, man. My TV is not even, I think it's only like 1080p, nothing too crazy. Definitely a cheapo, you know, Best Buy, bottom of the barrel TV, but I mean, damn, I can imagine what this would look like on one of that new 4Ks with a new 4K Xbox. Hey, what is that, the Xbox One S? I hope that they don't start making Xbox One games specifically for the S, you know what I mean? So then that kind of makes the original Xbox One obsolete. I would be extremely upset about that, which I hope isn't the case, because to be honest, I'm not about to go and buy a 4K TV. I'm quite content with this TV the way that it is until it eats, you know, bites the dust. I'm totally cool with it not being a, you know, top of the line TV, man. It does what it has to do, turns on when I want it to turn on, and that's all that matters here, man. So we're just gonna pull this thing up here like it was a barn find, take ourselves a little screenshot, and put an end to this video. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button. Like I said, drop them requests down in the comments section. Let's get just some regular daily builds, similar to this Subaru. I don't know, some BMWs maybe would be kind of cool. It's up to you guys, man. If you want to see more YouTuber builds, definitely let me know. Keep going with them YouTuber builds, and then drop your requests, man, most definitely. But either way, this is probably going to be the end of the video. Don't forget to check the Facebook page. We're going to be doing a 1,000,000 credit giveaway when we hit 5,000 followers on that. And also going to be doing another 1,000,000 credit giveaway when we reach 1,000 followers, since we're kind of moving a little slow. So I just want to kind of motivate people to head on over there. And I got lots of money here. And I got a feeling Motorsport 7 is going to be out pretty soon. So yeah, man, don't forget to check the Facebook page. And I think that's about it. So as always, man, I am your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Don't die. Oh shit, where you going, bro? Don't be creeping on my friend. Don't be creeping on my friend. You and your homie. Oh, nut shot. Nut shot. Oh, buddy. Go. And your boy, man. Get him out of here. Oh, fucking. Oh, my God.